Good morning. Really exciting. Today we are actually going to be doing the walls. At least we're going to start doing the walls. So that's going to be really big. I think once the walls are done, it's all going to be pretty smooth sailing. We got 99% of the wiring done. The only thing we're waiting on is a couple of things for the roof entry ports and then the AC wiring. So once we get all that, we can finish that and I could do the ceiling, which will hopefully happen within the next few days or this week. We'll see. So let's jump into the walls today. So we are working on getting the brackets in for the bed frame, and we're actually going to be using rivets to install this so it ain't going nowhere. Setting it. Okay, so I actually just went over all of the exposed metal with some acetone just to clean off the surface. And now I'm gonna go in and use this and some rust prevention Rust-Oleum white paint and just hit all the bare metal with some white paint. And then we are going to take these bed brackets, and since we're going metal to metal, I'm gonna actually add some kill mat on the back of these just so that it's not metal rubbing against metal when there's vibration and when I'm driving. It's not necessarily necessary, but just for precaution, that's what we're gonna do. So that's the plan. We are hoping to at least get the bed frame done today. And if we have time to start on the walls, we will, but this is proving to be just really time consuming just because it's a little tedious. So let's see how far we can get. Your number one rule that you didn't follow. Alright, looks like we got some pieces here. So we're going to do that to all of them. We're gonna put them all in?
Yeah, I want to see.
Okay.
by the time you put the deals on there, that's solid, dude. Super. Get that.
So we got the bed slats, or the bed, what would you call these?
Like the support rails.
The support rails. And I do have slats that'll go across, just like in my T1N. So yeah.
Strong, dude.
I'm excited. I don't know where my slats are though. I gotta go find those. Wow, Ember's riding in Mommy's van for the first time.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
You do? I'm glad. Good morning. It's a new day. Obviously, you guys saw yesterday Ember rode in my van for the first time. She absolutely loved it. I love that for her. I'm just really excited to get back on the build today. We're going to try and get some walls up today, which is also very exciting. Checked the weather. It's supposed to like have not been rainy, and then out of nowhere, didn't even come on the weather app. It just started pouring rain for like 10 minutes. But we didn't know how long it was going to rain for. So I put some painter's tape up here on this hole because it's just exposed. And like as soon as I got done, it stopped raining. So that was no big deal. Glad we didn't punch the other holes in because that would have been bad. I am getting the housing for those and those today. So if we have time, if they get here early enough, we'll punch those holes and get those wired through and ready for whatever. It's going to be the Starlink and the... Is it just the the Starlink, and then I have some rear lights that come off of the roof rack. So, love this roof rack. If you guys want to check out the roof rack, I have a link in the description. Go check it out for yourselves if you are looking for a roof rack for your van. Highly recommend Orion. Love it. Also, these living in a bubble accessories that I bought. This is super cool. That's super cool. All of my window covers are from Living in a Bubble. Highly recommend them. They did send a couple of these things, but I also purchased a lot of it. And I do have a discount code, Leave Her Wild, 10% off if you guys want to check that out. Let's get back into today's build. We are 69% charged on the power station. I don't have anything going into it other than the solar right now. It slow charges up, but I feel like it lasted me for over a week without charging it when I was in California. So, and I didn't have solar. There was nothing coming into it. I went from 100% to 25% over a week using it for everything that I needed on the road. And yeah, I'm very impressed with that. So, we're gonna work on doing the walls today. Let's see how far we get. We got Debbie back today. Yay! I was nervous about having to do that with Ember. I don't like cutting wood and stuff while she's out here, which we keep her in the truck camper for the most part with it open and facing us. She just doesn't really like not being around us, so she wants to be like in the chaos with us, which I love that for her, but I want her to be safe. So I feel better about her having Debbie and hanging out inside, or like hanging out with somebody else outside, you know, like if her and Debbie come outside. So let's get to work.
Yeah, because then... Oh, go ahead. I'm going to pull some shit out. A little fucking room in this house.
Here, will you take this? Got our first measurement right here. for this bottom portion. So we're just gonna start with the rectangle and then figure out the wheel well, and we're gonna notch out the bed frame brackets.
I was supposed to film that. Here. I feel like we should do the other one. So it's 29 and an 8. So it's on the wall like this, right?
Yeah. I'll give you a little wiggle room so it's not like super perfect. All right, let's see how we did. Oh, look at us.
Oh, yeah, dude. I feel like that's pretty. That's good, dude.
Yeah.
How you looking over there?
Golden.
You're good?
Yeah. So we just got back from lunch and I got a whole bunch of stuff in the mail, which included a really weird box that I didn't order. I don't know where it came from. It literally has my name on it, just my first name, and my address. I didn't sign any brand deals for this. I don't know anyone who has my address. I also haven't gone fishing in like years. It's just this gigantic box of lures. Just like, look, there's just so many of them. Like, why? Where did these come from? Why is my name on it? I don't understand. So random. I did get a bunch of electrical stuff. We got the solar entry port, or the cable entry ports. They're not necessarily solar entry ports. One of them is going to be used for solar. The other one's going to be used for the lights on my roof rack. And then the other one's for my Starlink. So if we have time, we'll probably put those up. I got a whole bunch of other connections. So hopefully we can figure out how to connect the AC to my power station. So that's still something it's a learning curve that we're trying to figure out. So we got the first panel cut, everything looks good. So now what we're gonna do is do the same thing, but for the opposite side, everything should be the same. And then I am using some like fake shiplap beadboard on the tops. Oh, actually, you know what? We don't have to cut the beadboard because I'm not putting that on the bottom. Yeah, so we'll just cut the opposite side, have that ready to go. Then we can start on the top part. That is gonna be different. So anyways, let's get into it.
All right, looks good.
Looks good.
Fatty laps, dude.
Okay, so we are gonna do all of that one more time. Okay, so we are done for the day. Our work day's over, but we got this whole wall ready to go. This whole wall almost ready to go. So our plan for tomorrow is to finish all of that. Finish wiring. If we have time, start on this section. Will we have time? That's the big question. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's a new day. Yesterday we got quite a bit done. We are learning as we go, and the way that we are doing the walls in here is probably like not the proper way as far as like van builders are gonna say. We're just trying to figure it out. A lot of people, like 98% of people, frame everything with furring strips and like attached to that. We're doing things a little bit differently. I didn't frame my last Sprinter van and it was perfectly fine. So we're kind of trying to do something very similar in here, but I'm using thicker wood on the walls, only slightly, so that I can hang stuff on them if I want to. So like this is 1/4 inch and this is going to be on the top section of both sides. And I'll be putting some like fake shiplap over that and then painting it white. The bottom half, however, is 1/2 inch plywood. That's a little bit more sturdy because I am mounting like all my electrical onto that side. So I just wanted to make sure it was strong enough to hold things. So essentially we have a furring strip here, board here that we can kind of attach to so that the middle section of the wall isn't flimsy, just to kind of give it that extra structure. But we had our days wrong. So Isaac's stepdad is flying in to help paint the house, as I've mentioned before, and we thought that we had 2 more work days, or at least 1 more work day. Turns out he's flying in tomorrow, so we have no work days. So we are going to need to work on getting the house cleaned up. We're trying to clean the shop. There's stuff all over around the house that just needs to be away from the house so that the house can be painted, and the shop. And so we are going to, I'm going to clear out the van. I'm going to load up all of the cardboard from the middle bay. This will be the second time I've done this. We just, because of packages and stuff, we have so much cardboard and just trash that needs to be taken to the dump. So we are going to do a dump run, do cardboard, all of our trash, get it all cleaned up, get everything cleared out. We're going to take a whole bunch of stuff to go donate to, I think it's called like St. Vicky's. And yeah, we're just gonna try and get everything cleaned and organized today. And if I have time, I'm gonna work on the van. And then tomorrow, Isaac's stepdad will be here, but we'll also have Debbie. So I'll be able to come in and work on the van solo this week. I won't have, for the next 14 days, I believe, I will not have Isaac's help on the van, but I will still be able to work on it. So we'll see what this next couple of weeks looks like and how far I can get by myself. The biggest thing for me, why it's nice having two people, is because cutting plywood can be a little difficult solo, especially with a table saw. But I know how to do it without a table saw solo. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, let's jump into today. All right, so the van is loaded up with all the cardboard, and we got the trailer packed over here with stuff, and Isaac's truck is packed with stuff. So we are gonna go eat lunch real quick, then we're gonna head over to the dump. Okay, it's officially time. We are going to the dump. So I meant to film while I was driving and I totally forgot. I also meant to film me unloading and I totally forgot. But we're unloaded. I got that one big box that needs to go in like the actual trash, but I'm stuck. There's like literally 3 trucks just parked right behind me, so I cannot get out. So I have to wait for them to unload their trash and their cardboard. Then hopefully no one else comes and parks right behind me so that I can move and go help Isaac. Yeah, that's where we're at. Like there's the trailer for the guy's truck. I don't know, there's this truck in the mirror. There's this truck right here. So I'm just a little stuck. Update, I got out, but now I'm just waiting in line. Yeah. All right, I just helped Isaac unload and we are heading back. All right, so we are going to donate a whole bunch of stuff to like, it's not Goodwill, but it's like kind of like Goodwill. Hopefully they'll take everything. It's just been go all day running around. We have a couple more hours. We have this errand to run, and then we have to go to Jerry's hardware store, Walmart, and the bank. Hopefully we can get it all done before 4 o'clock, so that's the goal. Also, if you've ever noticed, I often ride in the passenger seat and let Isaac drive the van when we go do stuff together because I'm a passenger princess at heart. All right, so the van is empty. We donated all of our things to, what is it, St. Vicky's or St. Vinny's?
St. Vinny's.
St. Vinny's, and they recommended us to go to this Baby's World because they take baby stuff and St. Vinny's doesn't. So all of our donations are done. Now we're gonna go run some errands and head home. We're finally back after a long day of running errands. Isaac got his bus back. I don't know. Yep, you can see that. Isaac got his bus back. Hopefully it's fixed. Cannot confirm. But I think that's pretty much all I'm going to share with you for today. And then I will see you guys in the morning. And it'll be my first day this week solo on the van build. We'll see how this goes. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It's a new day, and I filmed yesterday, but I don't think I actually talked to the camera at all. So I got the walls up over here and over here. I'm actually about to run to Jerry's to try and get ceiling stuff so I could finish doing insulation, do the ceiling, get paint to paint the walls, and need to go to Walmart too. So I'm gonna run some errands and we're gonna keep working on this build, but you guys will see all of that in the next video. So stay tuned. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any episodes, and let's finish this van build. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.